he's like, more just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
None.
Okay, shut up.
Fuckers, they drive me crazy.
That's right.
He got the point of things that wind
Yes.
you up, you know?
Whoa, whoa.
That's exactly it.
That's right, folks. Live
what we're
here,
for.
free admissions. This is the Gym Crashers with me, Joey. No Tap Out Joe.
Crap out.
I'm just saying, he's finally here. This guy's finally here after
Crap
all this
out
time
Joe.
talking all this stuff. And then we got Dondo.
I got one.
And we got introducing Mike. He's gonna tap out in 1 second. John by Joey the Bull.
Never happened.
That's it. That's me. That's right. I'm ready. I'm ready. After.
Anytime, grappler.
All right, we can just move this camera out the way right here. Right here. Yeah.
He might as well be there for
camera,
your
yeah.
surgery and just put you out.
Yeah, just I'll need the just put me out.
Yeah, he'll put
Just
you
let me
out.
touch your neck real quick. It'll be nice and easy.
Next.
I don't got a neck, bro. You gotta find something else to squeeze.
I promise. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Do a jawbreaker, yeah.
Just proper alignment, and it'll be good to go.
Like I said before, if Mike John does not choke you out, his girlfriend will knock you out.
That is
I
that
know,
is
I won't mess with her.
100%
She's
true.
pretty
That is
tough.
100% true.
And if she doesn't knock you out, she has a twin sister who'll fuck you up.
yeah, very, very
That's
true.
why I say I'd rather deal with Mike John only.
This guy's rolling deep,
I mean, we've been talking about this
I
for a
gotta
long
say.
time.
My family rolls deep.
Right?
Yeah,
One day it would happen.
You don't
One
want to
day.
flip him off on the 22,
definitely not.
right?
Anyway, welcome to the show, Mike John. How you doing, bud?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. How are you, Joey?
Awesome. Dondo, it's all you, brother.
Hey, we're good. We're good. You can talk. This is the Gym Crashers Pro Event Special. So Mike John has been a longtime friend of ours and be a competitor on the card. So we love having him here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I'm sorry you got berated by my announcer, but that's okay.
I think
Unexpected.
I think later we'll set it straight.
I hope so.
I think
No,
later
I'm
we'll
just,
set it
I'm
straight.
just
I think,
saying. Every event we go to, I always call
No
him out,
tap,
but he always
full of
walks
crap.
away from me.
honestly, he's right. I wouldn't say walking away so much as maybe cornering other teammates, stuff like that.
Oh, that's what they call it now.
I don't know if it's me walking away.
That's what they call it.
I don't know if I
Okay.
can go to the ref and be like, yo, I need like a 10-minute intermission. I need a super fight between me and Joey real quick. Just like I don't even know it'll be I don't even know it'll be 10 minutes, like 3, 4, if that,
This should be on the next subs in the show. We'll have Albert just do a special match between me and Mike John.
Let's do it. Down there.
It's
Or
not
even
a
right, even
circus.
right here.
It's not a circus, bro. That's a circus event, right? That's
I
not,
don't wanna ruin my curls.
That's true. We should act like professionals, I guess, right, Joey?
Yeah, yeah.
So we should
We're-
act professionals. We should have
Right
a day
now,
I
where
don't
we
want to
should.
see
and prepare.
Joey shit on the mat.
I probably will.
I don't want to see that or feel that either.
I've
to
been
be honest with
constipated for
you.
the past 2 days. Ate tamales.
He
You know.
does-
thank you
eat
for the
tamales?
heads
So
up.
he's been on mostly liquids.
No,
so
I
they
don't-
would end up all over you.
But my mother made tamales the other day, and I felt bad, so I ate tamales. I mean, otherwise I'm doing liquids.
That's
And
called an
So
excuse.
you ate them for her, basically.
yes,
Okay, cool.
ate for mom.
It's all from
There's so many places we could go with that, but
I know.
I'm not going to touch it.
Hey, my mom watches the show too, but she's a cochina too.
Oh, well. I know she likes her coffee dark,
Hello, she does.
right? No creamer.
No creamer at all.
Not since Mr. Hinojosa left.
Oh, jeez. My mom loves the chocolate.
That was Joey, not
black-
John
black
Arredondo.
coffee.
Thank you so much.
Anyway,
Hey, no, we're good. We're good. So again, our event is January 30th, Galveston Island, Gym Crashers Pro, and we are doing this in conjunction with Submissions on the Shore, which is the all-women's event with Albert Tapia. But more exciting is that we have it pay-per-view, so it can be streamed from your couch, from your toilet if you're on your device, from your bathroom, wherever you may be, from Joey's Prius while he's driving Uber, whatever he does on the
I don't
side,
drive Uber.
whatever it is.
Nothing
you
against
do.
Uber drivers.
Respect the hustle.
Yeah, I do. I'm not.
Hustle.
No, you're not an Uber driver?
I can only
You
fit.
deliver weed, that's
I-
what it is.
No, I don't. I mean, I can only fit in the Prius by myself. Imagine me trying to take other people in my
He reaches
Prius.
under a boob, but he's got an
You need
eighth.
to get somebody on the other side to balance it out.
Oh no, the shocks are done on the driver's side. The suspension's done.
I feel like Fred Flintstone, towards the end when they give him the ribs and they tilt sideways.
Sparks right out of the driveway.
I'm not even a low rider. Just that's the way it is.
Yeah, like 3
He's a
passengers.
side rider.
I ghost ride the whip.
He's got 2 bald tires on the left side.
You guys are assholes.
Always.
You know what? I'm
all
getting the
the way.
surgery done in the near future. So you got to think of new jokes when I get the surgery. You got to think of some new jokes.
Or you can come by. You can come by 10 Pine Orange and train for a bit too if you want to.
That is the
Yeah.
best way to lose weight right there. Because
Just come
Mike John will
train.
sweat it out of you.
Come train.
Because fat leaves the body from sweat. And
I know
piss
that.
and everything, right?
I know
you just gotta
And
sweat.
it's a lot of fun. We could run it back multiple times.
Then you won't have any
know.
question about being choked out. You'll understand
No,
the
see,
science behind it.
I'm not. I mean, it wasn't that like a threat. I just wanted the opportunity to get,
It
to
doesn't
see if I
feel
can
good.
escape from Mike John's grasp. That was the whole thing.
Not very many people can that are not trained to. I'll tell you that. Because
People that are trained to it.
Mike John
hope
is very
so.
humble, but
I
I'm
hope
telling
so.
you right now, people that know,
I'm
no.
okay. I'm a,
Give Robert the mic.
oh
No-
yeah,
Noah Tillis?
Noah Tillis, yeah, the commerce
Which is
card.
a badass in
Yeah.
himself. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that was
Noah Tillis is a
LA.
motherfucking.
He's a badass.
He's really really good.
Dude, white
And it was
dude
a
in the
good
middle of
like
Whittier?
wrestling
Come on.
exchange, and then like they had a little. Noah had a little dance off or something. I don't know what he did, but kind of like a little cockiness going, and then somebody shot and somebody got.
Someone got guillotined. Yeah,
yeah.
that was a weird one because I actually applied for that super fight, or not even that one, that just promotion, and they didn't accept me or didn't say yes to me. But then Ruben Rivera won the in-house qualifiers for 10P and was put on the 5-on-5 team for like 10th Planet versus Red Bowie. So then I got to
Red
take a
who?
spot. Red Bowie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
David
Yeah,
Bowie?
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to name drop them.
That's all right. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I got my hat on. You mean David Bowie?
I mean, no. I mean, only our life. I don't know who I was talking about.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
And
We're just
then,
messing with you.
yeah, then I got the match against Tillis, and he was somewhat cocky. Even after, he just didn't seem like he was very humble about it. But I've seen him since. He's been very nice, so I can't really say anything bad about him. Really nice, really cool guy, really nice guy. I'm sure in the moment he's just frustrated, which
We all
I
are.
understand.
We have one of those.
Whoa.
Because I came from the flagship that I come from. They recognized the.
Oh, the
And
Oh.
it happened more than once. To be quite honest with you. So.
he's not well respected in the community sometimes.
Respected, yes. Liked, no.
No, he's not liked. He's not liked at all.
And unloved is absolutely
Anywhere
true.
I go and I mention his name, people are like, "Who?" I'm like, "Oh shit."
No, there have been places that have
Oh.
literally said, "Don't come here if you are from there." So
Yeah,
we had to go with our own name after that.
But it's over now.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's squashed.
Now, Dondo.
I've heard that.
That's why I go by Dondo, just to not make any confusion with the other John in the room.
Now I love the backdrop. Well, this is the full card. This is some of the card we have going on with Fight Island.
That's a Robert question, not a Dondo question. Dondo only knows so
But
much.
a
I'm
good point.
limited.
A good point.
So yeah, we are looking at the fight card right now as is by team. So I figured we'll just talk about it and see a little bit if you know any of these guys or what you guys think.
Yeah, no.
And then we'll talk. Actually, what I did want to ask Mike John is, what do you feel and how do you feel about team jiu-jitsu?
Team jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, like
Hey,
team.
what are
team
your
events.
thoughts? What are
Like,
your thoughts
about
on
it?
team versus team?
I think that you would typically see matches you wouldn't see in like a tournament format or super fight format, just because like even this team right here, like Team Hooligan or whatever they're saying they are, like Chewy, Urbina, Quentin, and Adrian, like
Chewy.
Chewy, like Chewy's a motherfucker, and you
A
see
mother of
you
a
see him,
fucker.
so you can see him go against some big guys. You can see him potentially kill some giants.
It's
Essentially.
all.
He did that in. What was it?
It's all absolute with
The
him.
bullpen, yeah, he did in the bullpen, yeah. So I mean, I like the team event, especially for just the spectator value. I think it brings a lot of entertainment to the spectators, and then you just cool too, because a lot of times jiu-jitsu you kind of feel alone, but if you lose a match and say another guy like wins 2 or 3, they could win it back for you too. So I think it's just another layer to the game. I like.
Well said, and I think it adds more interesting footage for the viewer if you're not a grappler.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
there's more variables. Right?
Y-
And you're rooting for Mike John, and then you don't know what's going to happen. Right?
You don't
So-
know, yeah. You don't know. Mike John could potentially take out 2 guys, or blow it and lose
Yeah.
against a guy, and then say his backup Josh should take out 2 guys.
But this one's
Just go.
actually not Quintet style, so everybody has to go once.
Oh, okay, for sure,
So
for
it's
sure.
a little
So-
different. So like
Tell us about that, Robert.
Yeah, please.
Tell us
So
your thoughts on that.
the
Style.
way it's gonna go is there's gonna be a coin flip, red or blue.
Right.
Right. Whoever wins that coin flip gets to choose their first matchup.
Mm.
So you can take a look at it. Say you want to go against a guy you feel like you have an advantage over in speed, maybe. You feel like
Right.
guys, or maybe you have advantage in strength because that guy's
I
really
could just
tiny.
crush somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, then we're like, let me
I feel
get
bad
that
for the guy that chooses Chewy.
What?
I'll take that guy. and then it looks like Jim Carrey in that movie. What's it? When Nature Calls. He's all, "Oh, you're a biter."
And Chewy's got a really good. I've seen him in Mat Warriors qualifiers. I think CJJ too. I've seen him do really well, and I've never competed against him, so that'd be cool too.
So
Personally,
right then there, you get to
I get
choose who's going out for your team
a,
and who you want to match up with first.
Right.
And from there, whoever comes up, they get to choose wrestling or EBI overtime.
okay.
So you guys know right away what you guys are going after. So you
Cool.
know if this guy's a wrestler and he's trying his best not to get subbed because he wants that wrestling.
OT.
Yeah, OT. But check this out. So we have a point system added to this.
Okay.
So if you sub the guy in regulation time, you
Yeah.
get 3 points.
Okay.
You go to overtime. If you get a submission in overtime, that's only 2 points.
Okay.
If you get the wrestling round and you get the takedown, that's 2 points. Anybody who wins by escape time, that's only 1 point.
Okay.
So you could get 2 wins. You could win. Your teammate could win by 1 point, both escape time.
All right.
And guess what? They
And-
can tie you and force it to sudden death,
All right.
or they could actually win if they sub.
Or one guy could just sub him.
Sub them in that, and they can just win. Even though you guys are 2-1 in the wins,
All right.
you lost because that guy went for that kill.
That's interesting for strategy. You know, say like the first couple guys you go out there and say, all right, just ride it out, just stall. Give him 2 points. The last guy will just sub him in like under a minute if you can, or 3 minutes kind of thing, and then win 3-2.
Or you can just get out of it real early and just sub 2 guys right away and be like,
I'm up 6-0. Yeah.
sorry guys, you guys.
Yeah.
Quentin doesn't take very long for sub.
Dude, I saw him, at the bullpen, and I've heard about him for a while too. He's got really interesting foot locks, really like unorthodox.
Rosen's way. He looks
Yeah.
like a freaking savage animal.
Yeah,
And he's
he's like 193, 200 pounds.
a big guy. Dude.
Yeah,
And he's so calm. And look how quickly every sub was in like
I think it was under a minute.
under a minute.
I think it was under a minute, and it wasn't against any like slouchy guys. If I had to be honest, with you. It was against.
I was impressed.
Who else surprised me was Adrian Nez, because he had a really good match against PJ. I think he's down there with on Quentin's
Pull him
team.
back up, man.
Scroll down a little bit, please.
Adrian's good, man.
Yeah, I saw his match against PJ, and even I think PJ had a match. I think PJ might have took out a guy or two before that, but PJ is like a high level 10th planet black belt, very very well respected. And
Very
Adrian,
much so.
looked like he gave him a little bit of problems. And no disrespect to PJ, but like Adrian had a really good slick bottom game, good De La Hiva game, reversed De La Hiva, and that's another interesting match too. I've heard that he's done well against El Paso's best grappler. I think he won that a year or two ago. I think he's.
I didn't really hear about it. I hadn't seen him until I saw him at Bullpen. Wow, man, I was impressed.
Yeah,
That whole hooligan team. That Michael Currier too. That guy got freaking
Michael Curry. Oh, was he a skinnier guy,
The
kind of?
skinny white guy with the tattoo.
Yeah.
Overtime also.
Okay, yeah, I remember he
Give Sean a microphone. Sean knows a lot of stuff.
yeah.
I'm curious about.
He's
what
been
you
doing
guys
more
know
than
about-
CBD production.
about
Black Hole.
We all know about Fatima.
She's such a savage. You
She's
just
a monster.
watching her get her knee blown out at Smash on the Shore, and then coming back in that same day with her knee taped up, and I think she ended up winning the match too.
She did.
Yeah, which I think that's crazy because a lot of people would take that as an excuse to just walk away and not come back. Like, I can't have that happen again to me. Like,
Yeah.
leave me out that same day.
He's a warrior.
She's a
Dude,
savage.
If I go to war
That's
with,
gangster, bro.
with
Well,
the enemy, I want her on my team.
I seen you.
No.
I seen you get in some situations, and I was like, "Damn, you're a G."
Thank you. No, I don't think I have anything at that level, but I appreciate that. I like to think there's always a way to win, no matter what. You can always find a way. But yeah, Team Black Hole. I only know about Aaron Harris just from watching Subspectrum a couple times on a couple of the East Coast smaller promotions. He's just got a great outside heel look, from my understanding. And I'm sure he's got a more well-rounded game than that. But I know that his outside heel look is deadly. Not sure about Matt or Todd, but I imagine they bring the heat as well.
Yeah.
Gotta always.
From that team, I would assume that they're training at a very high level there, so it's savage. And look at these guys, Team
these
Dragon
guys.
Squad.
Team Dragon Squad.
Josh Squires is a
Josh
serial
Squires,
killer.
I saw him do Ultimate Mat Warriors 185 a couple years back. I know, probably just 2019. I guess not, a year and a half back. He's really good. And he comes to Costa Mesa Open Mat all the time.
That's
Always
cool.
one of my tougher roles, and just a really cool, nice.
He's been in the game a long time too. I love that.
Yeah,
I love guys that have just stuck it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he's just about it. You don't got to be on that guy. Hey, come to the gym, and where you been?
Yeah.
Like, he's just gonna be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy you want on the team.
He breeds it.
Got a quick question. People are asking, "What is Jiu-Jitsu Island?" What the name of it? What's it all
That is also the nickname of my producer. He is Jiu-Jitsu Island. There's lava bursting out of him as we speak. He is the man from the island himself, and we're going to Galveston. We're going to Galveston, Texas.
Organic.
And Galveston is an island off the coast of Houston. So Fight Island is in Dubai. Well, we can't afford Dubai, so we're bringing you Galveston, which is Jiu-Jitsu
And
Island.
it's an actual island that I actually looked at the map.
It is, and there's
It's
going to be 2 Jiu-Jitsu events there. So
It's
it's
crazy.
Jiu-Jitsu Island.
crazy.
Right? Yeah, I've been there. I've been there during Mardi Gras. They do Mardi Gras there like they do in New Orleans. It's only a 2-hour drive to New Orleans from there. So they busted out. It's actually, it might go off even more. Pretty sure Girls Gone Wild went there.
Hey,
Just saying.
I'm just there for jiu-jitsu. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just there for.
yeah, you want to make sure you come in one piece.
Yes.
Jiu-Jitsu Island. That's it.
He wants to come home and she doesn't knock him out.
just there for jiu-jitsu. I'm flying home, right home.
yes.
No Mardi Gras.
No Mardi Gras. And it is Mardi. It's almost Mardi.
Close.
Yeah, it's a week after. We're just days out. So they're itching, but it's COVID. They're not getting away with nothing. You guys, if you guys saw it though, we may not leave. That's all I'm gonna say. Joey may not stay with his wife.
I'm not even.
We're just gonna say he didn't say much. But yes, Joey made a remark as we were coming in, and Joey, just so you know, I was confronted with that same issue that you're confronted with, not being able to go,
Yeah.
and I bailed on the girl. Just so you know, Robert's witness to this. I
Oh,
said-
I'm not. I can't bail on my wife, dude.
He
It's-
says to
she's-
me, "Well, Dondo's." I said, "If you only knew," I literally said, "I don't have any effing time for this."
No, I understand, but this is during the wife's
Literally.
birthday weekend, and I do it. If I take off on her birthday weekend,
Yeah, I
believe me,
just
I'll be,
did.
I'll
I
be
said,
sleeping with my chihuahuas.
I said, "Seacrest out."
No, that's you, bro. I'm gonna do.
Definitely not the move to make, Joe. You got to
Yeah.
be there for your wife for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's a grandpa now.
Yeah, I am.
He did. He has one ball and made a baby, and a baby made a baby.
Congrats. Congrats.
Damn, you overcame a lot, bro.
Literally.
You know what?
Overcame.
Don't let anybody tell us that you're a quitter because you're a little nut, right?
Little not that good.
The little, yeah. I mean, rest of us have a million swimmers.
The
He's
little
got,
nut that could.
he's got maybe 500,000,
Wow.
right?
Very perseverant.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a full load. He did it on half a load.
Let's continue on with the Fight Island segment.
So what about the guy in the middle?
That's my job, dude.
he's
Fuck Mike John.
He's kind of a loser. Oh yeah. Let Joey talk about.
No,
it.
the guy in the middle. I've watched him for a couple of years already.
Is that Ruben Rivera?
Great,
Yeah.
great referee. Puts his
Is
hands
that
up.
Ruben's brother?
But that guy in the middle. One day, I'm telling you, one day he's going to feel the wrath of the bull, and the bull's going to bring out his horns,
Cannot wait.
and he's gonna make that Michael John, whatever his name is, right in the middle. That guy looks like a.
The man with two first names.
There you go, Michael John. Like he's gonna make him tap out,
That's right.
or he's not gonna make the bull tap out because the bull doesn't tap out to
A
anything.
minute ago,
Then the bull's going to sleep.
slipped.
Just letting you know.
You ever seen a sleeping bull? Is that called
I'm very
cow tipping?
excited today to finally get to see Mike put the bull to sleep.
And then I'll do the cow tipping.
Yeah. I'm very.
All right.
Put my
all
shoulder
right,
into it.
All right, Joey, you want to commit? You want to commit to doing this today?
We can do it
Let's
right
do
here,
it.
actually. We're
Let's
going to
do
call
it.
this No Bull.
don't want to hurt you for the show, bro.
No, we're
Come
gonna put you right
on.
here. Well,
Come
at
on,
least
bro.
Be healthy.
Hey, this is not a wrestling show. This is a jiu-jitsu show, MMA show, so you have to step up your game. This isn't wrestling
Hey,
anymore.
you want to take my spot?
Keep that microphone.
No, you don't need the mic. You need to go over there. You need
Why don't you sit with Mike?
yeah, go sit with Mike.
We'll let the fear
Don't be
develop and the
scared.
sweat come down.
Don't be scared.
Well, no, you're going to sit right here, not on top of me.
You got your juice so you in your hair, dude. So he's you know.
No, I don't mind. I fear for your life.
I think he offered it. To you.
Oh, Joey got.
He's gonna get choked
I
out.
thought he was gonna. I said, you're getting choked out right now.
Yeah, might as well.
No.
I hear.
He said, no, right now.
I hear.
Joey, cameras. Run Joey's thing.
Oh, so wait, he has my video loaded up? I mean, well, hold on. So yeah, I'm Joey the Bull. People don't know.
Joey the bull.
Yeah, people
This
don't
is
know.
Mike John.
Hey, Mike John.
Mike John's the guest.
Mike John's the guest. But look at the size. It's like Robin Big.
Yeah, basically.
And imagine
Robin Hood, Little John.
Little John right here.
Little John.
'Cause Little John's sitting in a booster chair right now. I'm just giving him that.
I'm barely. I'm
Mowgli and
barely-
Baloo from Jungle Book.
I'm barely.
We're gonna
And
make
so
space.
the commitment was I told Mike John, if viewers are out there watching, every time we went to every event for subs, I told him, I like to be try out for that whole like overtime. Was it something rules?
EBI overtime basically. So yeah, like
They
I
basically-
take your back, you take my back, and we see who either subs that person or can escape quicker, right?
Yeah, and that was the rules. Not full on tie on like we're gonna get ready to go at it and
It doesn't.
you know.
That's even, dude. You're starting off in one of the worst positions you can
position
be
that-
in
yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
But I already said I'm gonna be like, hello, got my telephone, hello, hello, you ain't choking me out, hello, AT&T, hello, T-Mobile, hello, you ain't choking, nobody's talking, hello. That's what's gonna happen to you. Once you get that grip, I'm like, hello. It's gonna happen all day.
I also think that we agreed to bet rent on it, right?
What?
Yeah, dude, I think we agreed to bet the rent on it, right?
On rent on what?
On the outcome of the situation.
What do you mean by rent?
Like we bent the rent checks, like my rent check. For
Oh hell no!
No, I think that's what we said, right?
I agree.
Oh,
I
I
agree, right? I mean,
I got my watch right now. She's gonna kick me out.
So you got to understand something. He's a professional. He's a professional athlete who gets paid for his one-on-one
good for
time.
him.
So if you're asking for him to teach you something, to teach you how to get choked out.
Kind of like a shootout, you know, like.
Hello.
I mean, if you believe in this, hello,
That
it
doesn't
shouldn't be an
work.
issue. Like it really shouldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm giving you no money. Shit, I just want to see if I get tapped
you're
out.
not gonna
That's
give
it.
me. You're gonna fight. You're gonna fight.
I'm
I'm
already.
not gonna give you anything.
I'm scared already. Hello.
I can't wait.
No, I learned that. I learned a long time ago. When I was trying to do jiu-jitsu, because I'm a big dude. Boxing is my thing, and I trying to go on the ground. Yeah, I wrestled. I did the whole Olympic style shit type of wrestling. Which is good. I mean, I could probably pin his ass because I'm a big dude. I'm like a big bear humping. This is like
I don't think you can get a hold of
I'm like Yogi the Bear. This is fucking Boo Boo. Hey Boo Boo. I mean,
So the rent, right?
what rent? I got no rent. I got no money. I got no money in my
I gotta
pockets.
do like a pink slip to a car or something.
What about my mask?
That's probably a decrease in value, my friend. since the bot.
Just do clothes already. Somebody's walking out here. What they do.
No.
I have no interest in.
Joey?
What?
You never street?
I do when back when I used to get little drunky drunks. I don't care. I'll show up with my pewter in front of everybody. I just don't care.
There's certain people
I'm
that
not
really
asking
don't
for
want to see that, bro.
I'm really
I'm just saying.
I really appreciate your.
I just want to see you
bravery.
get choked out and fall asleep.
I know. He's not trying to put me to sleep. He's
Well,
just
you
trying-
better tap.
Well, I mean, I thought we said Joey the Bull doesn't tap, and if you
No, I don't tap.
then I'm-
Well, if you
No,
don't
he
tap,
doesn't
then you go
I
to
don't
sleep.
tap.
If you
I'm
don't
like-
sleep, there's
Yes, hello.
There's only two options.
I mean, I guess I
even
can push
bilingual.
your armbar.
I can say hola.
No, I would. You should get choked out
Ciao.
rather than an armbar, because an armbar you won't be able to do anything anymore with your
My armbar, I
hand.
gotta work. I gotta
No,
write.
so then you just need to get choked out because there's no
I can
no
do
lasting
both. I'm pretty
effect.
fucking strong. Look at these fucking candies. I'm gonna lift this guy up in your fucking ear and
I guess
slam
I just
him.
wrist lock you too, right?
Oh.
Anytime.
Run the show, Rashawn, run the show.
But anyway, so this is something that we're doing. This is something that eventually is gonna happen.
No,
I
it's
mean,
gonna
we
happen
hope.
today, not eventually.
Well, I mean,
come on.
we got to do this like after hours because this is gonna be pre-taped and probably put on the next show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to do your thing, man? Let me get
Well, okay. Well, hold on, guys.
Don't be scared.
Let you know real quick. I've been doing these videos lately. I'm not sure if you've been watching the show, but I'm getting ready to do the weight loss surgery. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, my scheduled surgery was for the 29th of December. They had to cancel it because of the spike of COVID. So now they've been pushing me off. They finally gave me a call last week to say, hey, it looks like more in the middle of February or end of February. Like that time, they give me a certain time period, so I have to do blood work again, get the surgery. Otherwise, I'd have been already cutting the weight already. So I've been. So otherwise, I've had these new videos that have been coming out. This is my new one. Please,
You're not ready yet, pumpkin.
yeah, just and when you get it, please put the sound up this time so people can hear it and enjoy it on our TV screen. So it's a funny video. This is actually my training video. So roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh well. Oh okay. Well, once he does it, so but, I mean, in this video you can actually watch my workout remedies and what I'm doing. So it's pretty hot.
Hey Joey, you need to take a deep breath, bro.
Well, you got me all
In
hyped
through
up.
your nose, out through your
Here
mouth.
we go. Listen.
Yo, what's up? Joey the Bull in the house again. Hey, no big updates. Well, just last week they gave me a call saying, hey, we're looking more in the middle of February, January. We'll give you some shed of light. That means hopefully they'll get me a date for my surgery for this weight loss. But I'm still working out. I'm still eating right. Still taking my vitamins. Still saying my prayers, brother. And doing my thing. So enjoy my workout videos. This is Joey the
Down in
Bull
front.
signing out. Boom,
Got
baby.
in front. Down in front. Dondo. You want to see?
Can't see rock. You're a southpaw?
Yeah. This is normal speed too.
That's not slowed down.
No, not speed up.
Hey.
Oh.
This is technique right here.
Catching flies.
Oh.
Reflex. Whoa. All right, back to it.
There you go.
I am definitely less fearful of you after seeing that.
Come on, Mike, don't tell the truth.
Hitting those boards, bro. I mean, that's a lot of strength. That's a lot of poundage going on right
I'm
there.
definitely not gonna choke you out. That's for sure.
Yeah, you better watch out because, like you said, hitting that boards. Oh, I was like watching, like the old Karate Kid movies when he was, in I think where was he in Tokyo, right?
Old Karate Kid?
Yeah, when it was part 2.
Yeah, with Miyagi, right?
Yeah, he was at Miyagi's hometown. Oh, Daniel-san, he was breaking
Okinawa.
ice. Okinawa.
Okay.
Yes,
That was Karate Kid 2, bro.
Yeah, one of those fucking Asian places. The views and thoughts go to me. Anyway, but when he was breaking ice, same thing. Boom, boom. So it's all good. It's all good.
I am a big fan of Cobra Kai. I've been watching that lately.
Oh no!
Hey,
Have you watched the
Cobra Kai's
whole
awesome.
episode?
Cobra Kai's
Have you
pretty
watched
badass.
towards the end?
I'm on like season 3, episode 2 or 3.
Okay, I don't want to spoil it.
Please
I don't
don't.
wanna
Please
spoil
don't. Please
But
don't.
I just watched, honestly, the Netflix of the Bridgertons, whatever they're called. No, but it's a freaking, it's in the Victorian days. A lot of sex.
Very, very ballerina.
No. It's a great series. I thought it was gonna be corny, but if you're into the whole like the queens and the Sir Dukes and the
Ballet.
the Grace.
And ballet and tap dance.
Somehow he went off.
But anyway,
But Cobra Kai, getting back to it,
So bomb.
for those of us that grew up watching The Karate Kid and for them to be able to bring back all of these characters, I mean, God rest
Pretty
his soul,
badass.
Mr. Miyagi's gone, but everybody else is back.
yeah.
Even the opposing dojo. I forget the dude's name, but the sensei from the...
Reese?
Crease.
yeah, Reese, yeah.
John Crease. Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
Right? I love that. He's still wearing a sleeveless gi. Who
Yeah.
does that?
Same guy.
Right?
Same
Yeah.
guy.
He looks the same. He aged a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, he didn't age much.
Killing it.
He still looks good for his
Right?
age.
Yeah. He's
Great
lived
series,
well.
and I love it.
It's not like he went on to make blockbusters after that. That was the movie, and then I never saw him after that.
And you know what's great about it? They still put in the corny music, like it wasn't the original Karate
No,
Kid
I
movies.
dig that music.
They
It
still-
ain't corny. I love that music.
No, but they still put in the like that. That's what made I think the Cobra Kai series kind of crazy.
It's
They brought
authentic.
back the old music they used to play back in the old,
Well, because it's 2021, so the 80s were 30 years ago.
That's nostalgia for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just got all the older people like, yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy.
You know?
I mean, I heard they're bringing back a lot of these old, movies or even like TV show series back to like HBO Max. Like,
Well,
Saved by
they've
the
never done
Bell.
that.
They're actually trying to bring back.
Fantasy
Sex and
Island
the
was last
City.
year. Come on, I know it's different.
Yeah.
They do bring stuff back, but the idea is that Cobra Kai was done so well that we're all watching it. You like
Anyway.
Cobra Kai, Robert? You like Cobra Kai?
Yeah, like
How much do you like it?
I like
Are your people from Okinawa?
Yes.
I thought so. Robert is Okinawan. So he's also another island, not just Jiu-Jitsu Island and Oahu Island. He's Okinawa Island. Robert is an island boy. Right? He's an island full of poi.
So this island that you guys are going on, it has like a total, like I noticed some of the pictures has a full on pier with a Ferris wheel, kind of like the whole like shebang.
So very similar to Key West, I would say. So off the coast of Houston, there are a series of islands that lead to Galveston Island. So you're going to hop bridge to bridge to bridge, and then you end up there. So it's a very cool place. And what I like, and maybe I'll talk in my good friend here, Mr. White Adam, because we have another Adam.
He said white Adam.
Adam.
They got ship waves, and you can push out a longboard on the ship waves, and you ride for like a mile
Wow.
because they come off the shore or from the ship to the shore.
So
They're not
basically,
generated by swell.
so you guys are flying into Houston and from there taking the drive from there to.
The lucky people are flying in, like Sean Lerma, who owns Our Life CBD. He's the
Yeah.
CEO and presidente of the company. So yes, he has a private jet with the Our Life logo on it. Leaving from Huntington Beach Airport, better known as Meadowlark Airport.
And speaking of that, please check out Our Life CBD. Great stuff to deal with. Great. I mean, check out his website, his ointments, his oils, everything he has is awesome. I've been using this stuff. A lot of our crew members in our studios have been using his
I
stuff.
think you put it in your
Mike
hair to
John.
give you that curl, huh?
Oh no, this is natural, baby. This is natural. And Always Ready Meals. Check them out, and please subscribe to our free admission show under Gym Crashers. Check us out every episode after this show is done. Go on our website. It's on now. You just check it out.
And more importantly, with the event, we have a lot of sponsors. We have Conca, who make really, really cool gis. I've got one myself. Can't say enough good things. Fernie Bernie Flores is a badass that represents the company. He comes out and rolls with us. He's just a gentleman. And the dude's in his mid-50s, and he's built like a 30-year-old.
You put the picture of Mike John again, that big one, I can blow it up.
Well, it'll come up. Mike John's right there in the middle.
There you go. Yeah, look at that guy.
And then we got Colt BJJ. You guys are homies. We love those dudes. As he mentioned earlier, we got Arm, which is always ready meals. Sean's got the hat on tonight. Body Core represented in the house.
Nice.
My homeboy Mike Hermosillo with Live Jit and Mike Elizondo, Live Jit. They're on board with us as well. Mystic Fightwear. We love those dudes. They're always at Submissions on the Shore. They're on board with us at Gym Crashers Pro. Obviously a 2-event, 1-day style thing, but they're there with us, so we love having them. And then Eager Ones.
Igrones.
Yes, he says it too. I almost said Igrones, but it's Eager Ones, and that, they're cool. They're really good dudes. They're over there at Costa Mesa,
Great guy.
10th Planet. We love those dudes. So yeah,
Now, what's the deal with the PS5? Everybody, I think probably people are going to ask questions about that
PS5 is coming next. He's cutting me off. I was talking about sponsors.
sorry,
That's what
brother.
Joey
Sorry, man.
does.
Joey got excited.
He prematurely does things, I hear.
No, I don't.
Right? He just
No,
well,
I don't.
I guess if you're
you
not,
can ask my wife.
you're
She
right.
says,
If
"Are
you're not
you
doing it
almost
at
finished?"
all, you're not doing it prematurely.
Jesus, they're
Not
terrible.
enough blood flow.
They're terrible. Babe, I love you.
You got to pass the ankles.
Jesus.
Anyways, so yes, our wonderful production man here, Robert, is also putting together this event, the Gym Crashers Pro event, and with his genius has acquired a PS5
Wow.
and put it up for a raffle. And the raffle is very simple. For anybody who buys a live stream, anybody who wants to watch this and purchases a live stream, you're automatically entered to win the PS5. So if you buy it, your girlfriend buys it, or if just your homeboys get it, or whatever, you're entered at least once, depending on how many people buy it. So I say get it, because a raffle ticket for the price of the stream to win a PS5 is well worth it. And there's a lot of people out there that are itching to get one, right?
I know. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be there. I'm
Like,
still
John, I
gonna
love
buy the
that.
stream. Like, yeah, I
I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure Joey will buy it too.
yeah.
I'm an Xbox, dude. I'm an Xbox.
I got one too. Doesn't mean I want a PS5.
That's the first time I've heard anybody turn down a PS5.
I'll probably win it and probably sell it.
Oh wow, one of those.
You can't win, Joe.
Oh, I'm not part of the
Actually, that would
production. I
look
can't.
pretty weird if you won, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't win
yeah.
again. The staff is not allowed to win these prizes. I'm
Not-
sorry.
Not staff.
Let's talk about the
And we got Gracie West Chase.
I think
coming
I
out
saw
of
Pedro
Houston.
Marino at Ultimate. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I think
No,
I
do
saw
it,
him
do
at
it.
Ultimate Mat Warriors December 4th.
Pedro
I think he
Marino,
was there.
yeah.
I think he had a match against Kevin Hughes from Portland. I think Kevin Hughes took him out in overtime.
I was there.
I think it was a first round match. I want to say. I want to say Kevin Hughes. Yeah. They locked you
Yeah,
out.
so we all walked in, and then I thought Robert was coming in with the camera right behind us, and then about a half hour, 45 minutes later,
Where's Robert?
where's Robert? And then I go out there, and he says I couldn't get in. I got locked
Not
out.
like a cell phone or something.
because I'm production.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw you there. Remember we came outside and talked to you after? Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of weird because like the way you had to get in, you had to go right past the camera. So it was kind of like,
duck the camera.
yeah, it was really weird. Like even I missed the first match. I wanted to see it, but they're like, oh no, you can't buy it. It's like, well, I'm the next match. I kind of want to warm up. Oh, sorry. It's like, okay, whatever. I don't. I mean, he looks like a savage. I don't know anything about him though. He look. No.
Then we got Servando Almare.
I know he's a wrestling guy.
Cool.
He's a wrestling coach.
I like that.
So
Oh, that's what
Oh, so and Bruno's just a savage. He looks like just a savage Gracie Bob,
yeah.
potential black belt, which is heavy passing,
Don't lie.
not good for. I mean, not the best footlocks, but
now these are all great competitors, but do you see like a stud in here that you think that one's gonna put a tough fight?
honestly, all of them. No,
No, I'm saying they're all great competitors. I'm saying, do you see one of these guys like?
can we go up? Can we scroll through the whole list if you don't mind, sir?
From the bottom.
Bottom. I mean, obviously Quentin. Obviously Quentin's a hitter. Chewy, he's also a hitter. I mean,
Williams.
Adrian. The whole
All
team's
three
a
of those-
hitter.
That
Yeah.
whole team's
There's the
monsters.
hitters, yeah. They won the bullpen for a reason. Aaron Harris, in my opinion, hitter. I don't know too much about Todd or Matt, but they all train together. Team Dragon Slayer, filled with hitters, obviously. The Gracie Baja team. I've just seen Pedro, and you got to assume that since Pedro was Ultimate Warriors, he's on the competitive scene. He's probably just he knows how to compete, and he's probably really good. I have had a match against Tyrell Anderson before in Chicago at Midwest Finishers. I was Tyrell. He somehow made 170. Yeah, and we ended up going into like a double overtime. I believe he was a blue belt all the time, and I was a brown belt, and he still gave me a lot of fucking problems. It was kind of ridiculous. Like I had him in like a couple deep chokes, triangles, and just would throw me off like I was a child.
Like you grew up in Brazil.
I want to say he has ties with George Lockhart or the Lockhart Fitness, so he probably knows how to cut weight like super well, like down to a science kind of thing. And she seems like I don't think that. I think it's more like chia seeds and stuff like that. But he's for sure a hitter, and he's competing. I'm not sure about James or Daniel. Yeah, I'm not sure about them.
I know Daniel's the black like from that.
From the black hole, or I'm sorry, from Okay.
I'm not sure about James too much. I know they're fucking funny guys.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
They bunch of shit to each other. They got that look, yeah, they're cool dudes, man.
Reality is we're all just a bunch of nerds, right? I mean,
These guys are gonna come on camera in about a half hour, so we're gonna skip the Roasted Brothers until we get them on.
Well, I mean, we can talk about a little bit. I mean, they're young kids.
I think I've seen him at like World Series and Baddest Blue and a couple things like that. Like
they were also in that
MMA background too, possibly.
Yeah. One of
martial arts.
One of them is the World Pancration.
Okay, cool.
And all I know is they're really, really young. They were the second or third team to hit me up. I was like, oh, I don't know. And then Albert told me this kid's been training since like 5.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, so 15 years plus.
Yeah.
And they just kept asking, like, can I get on? I'm like, you know what? Why not?
Let's see what you got.
These guys are shot, right?
Yeah.
You hear about blue belts. There's been posts recently all the time about some blue belt coming out of nowhere just
A black belt. Yeah. I mean, it's all possible. Even those kids that are like training since like 5 years old to like 20, those are like baby black belts. Like they're just crazy. Yeah. I mean,
somebody wouldn't give it to them doesn't mean they aren't at that level.
Right. Just because they weren't at the age to receive it doesn't mean they don't deserve it.
I've seen him compete in Mike
Sin City, right? So no, I'm not sorry. Submission only series.
Submission only series.
Yeah, I saw it there.
He was.
Did he got like to the finals? I think, right? I want to say he went pretty deep in there.
Talking about
on the far right.
Russo.
He's constantly looking for submission. Transition to submission. Like he could. Is he the oldest of the three brothers? I think he is. Some things he could tighten up a little bit, position wise. But other than that,
Can we give Robert the mic? It's just like faded.
Anyways,
Okay.
But yeah.
This looks like a really good team too, if I to be honest.
The Our Life CBD team.
Yeah.
The only issue with the Our Life CBD team is Mike John's part of the Our Life CBD team, but he just couldn't be on this particular one.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I didn't. I really wish I could have been. I just
No, but the team is pretty savage. I'm excited about it. Kyle Chambers, I mean, everybody knows. I mean, the guy is one of the top
85ers, 205ers.
Yeah, 10 Planet Black Belts out there, and combat jiu-jitsu veteran.
Yeah.
And I mean Quintet. I mean, he's
done everything.
He's done everything.
Yeah, he's right there.
There's
He's
not
right there
much
next
that
to.
Kyle hasn't done.
No, he's done everything.
Ruben Rivera. I mean, Ruben's a monster.
Yeah,
Has been for years.
Both sides of the coin. Solid competitor, solid teacher, very crafty, very good game, very just overall just an awesome human being.
He's a great person. Man.
Can't say enough good things about Ruben.
100%. And then Chris Chavez, definitely a monster himself.
I've only seen. I think he did a fight to win in Texas one time, and I think I saw him. It looked like I think he had a pretty good match against the black belt. I don't really know too much about him.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
He's definitely hilarious.
Oh, I like that. Definitely a plus. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's tough. I don't know much about these guys.
Yeah. Do they have a third person?
They do. His name is Roscoe Brown. He doesn't have any social media.
He's just some savage black belt. Yeah. Well, it looks like mostly purple belts, right?
Huh?
It looks like two purples, right?
Purple. I don't know how old that picture is. Because they didn't send us pictures. So
I'm sorry, I didn't send a picture either. But did anybody send a picture?
Most of the people sent us pictures.
I am so sorry. Yeah, I did not send a picture.
We pinched one.
Cool. Thank you.
Where's Paradigm at? Paradigm.
Houston.
Both the boys in house.
All I know is Thomas Mancha, I think, is a black.
Okay.
He's a black belt. I think our guys in Spain who does our graphics.
Mhm.
I think they just went to his Instagram and pulled this looks cool. And
Okay, cool, for sure.
He looks young here.
I think Michael will purple belt. I have no clue what Roscoe is.
Michael Wynn, do you know about him? Does he roll in the same circles as you in Saigon?
There is another team that potentially is in here too. We're just waiting on some confirmation. Zach Edwards, Will Tackett.
Oh. Oh. The Tackets, huh?
Fighting Tackett.
Possibly, maybe one of them was with Cody Steele.
That would be a good team. Cody Steele's good, man.
I think it might be Will Andrew, Zach Edwards from Bethlehem.
I know Zach's been around here for a bit in Orange County. He's been hanging around here for a little bit. I've seen him around.
He's
Yeah, I think. No gi Chun Li.
No, Michael's student.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about your.
Oh,
No.
that's N-E as an M and then an E. This is TMI.
Yeah.
Robert has those kind of.
That would be a killer team too. Like it's a bunch of hitters in this room. See, that's the cool thing about the team thing is a bunch of interesting matchups you could never really see. You know.
In a regular format.
Yeah.
170 versus a 1.
Well, that's one of the things I liked about bullpen, man. I mean, Chewy knocked out 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3.
in that quintet.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was what was awesome is he was a smaller guy in all of them. So when you watch, he always is. But it was just to me like when you watch something like that, especially to people watching, if you don't do jiu-jitsu, it's very exciting. You see a little guy taking out 3 guys, just like damn, you know.
It's kind of magic. Like you see like someone who's like a child beat like 3 grown men. Which I think that was the awe of Marcelo, right? Because like Marcelo was like 170 beating like Rico Rodriguez, a heavyweight at ADCC.
That's why we all loved him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not only that, he was a technical magician, but
Yeah. Simple, and he's super humble too. You don't see him, giving the double middle finger after winning ADCC like Gordon Ryan or anything like that. you see him just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, very very humble guy.
That dude, man, 1 year he said, I'm gonna just do this the whole fucking year and get good at this. Next year I'm gonna add one more submission that they're not ready for, and then just you can't stop it too bad. You know what's coming, you just can't.
that's the worst. Someone tells you what they're gonna do and they do it.
I'm gonna guillotine you.
Joey and Mike John, same situation.
I'm gonna choke you out, fool.
For the pink slip of his car.
Hey,
Yeah, right. It's not in my
He
car.
doesn't even have that.
Wait, I gotta talk to Mrs. Bull.
No, she'll probably.
do you have any assets?
I don't.
What kind of assets do you
I
have?
got shit.
She owns them all.
What are you willing to put up?
If Rizky has one nut, she's got the other.
Damn.
It's in her purse.
Damn, it's true.
You're not an oyster.
That's
Good
funny.
deal. So your defense is whoop, whoop.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hola. Hello. Ciao.
And where did you learn those skills? Where did you learn how to answer the phone?
On YouTube.
Not your brother?
It's like submissions.
No, of course,
101.
my brother. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
YouTube, you can get really good, bro.
Oh yeah.
You can get rocked.
I'd prefer Fanatics personally. BJJ Fanatics.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you're
it's
going to go that route.
Yeah, just
Right?
definitely take the college course route
Yes,
rather than like
yeah.
the Spark Notes.
No, my brother, he was actually a great trainer. So there's a lot of stuff he showed me, and I kind of went out the other because there was another thing. It was called the what was that fighter? What's his name? That the Asian cat Vietnamese guy out of Garden Grove.
Nam Fam.
Nam Pham. There was a Nam Pham chokehold he showed me. They called the Nam Pham chokehold,
Goddamn Nam.
where it worked, and it was pretty cool. I actually used it a lot when I was grappling with some of the bigger guys in our class. Or sometimes I'll sneak and I'll put my finger in their nose and lift their nose up and go wham.
They call that a dirty Sanchez, Joe.
Honestly, I do it too. If you can't do that,
And then you
just
do
go
that right there. You just slice with it, or do the key. Do that key move.
or the smother where you like pinch their nose.
One thing I learned is the key. That hurts too. I mean, they grind the knuckle in the
that's
neck.
Robert style,
You,
right?
you kind of penetrate their jawline.
I just use this phone right here and
His owner.
Or that, or
The forehead's kind of nice though.
I don't want to be a
I usually do the nose.
I just face crank.
Yeah, that works. That works.
There's a guy that trains here. He's a brown belt now. He went to like a tournament. He just
Yeah.
What the fuck? He didn't really choke me. He was just
crushing my face and realize like
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
No, I used to think that my back defense was like superior. It's like nobody can choke me, and then I went against some black belt from 10 Point. I forget his name. Eric Compella, like 3 years ago. I was like, I'll be fine. He just crushed my face. I was like, wow, my back defense is shit. Like I was like, oh, I'm good. He can't choke me. He just crushed my face. I'm like, wow, you can do that? And he's like, yeah. It's like, well, okay. I guess yeah, I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna die, like
That was my favorite too. When I used to get on top of dudes like that, and if I couldn't get on their neck, I used to put my from here to here, right here, and just squeeze, and just like okay, done deal. You know,
get a lot of those.
and I write them like this on top of them, like this. Yeah, me never, never.
Pink slip.
Yeah, big. I'll be walking
Joey,
home.
Joey, I don't think
I'll
I've
be
ever
walking
seen
home
you so
today.
scared.
No, I'm not scared.
No,
I'm not scared of
you're
this
no,
guy.
you don't have to. You don't. But what I'm talking
You
about is
ain't
you're
never been
talking all
scared in his life.
fast. You're getting all like
No, I'm getting
trying to make
No,
excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I got my curls in there.
What
You know,
position would you start in?
Doggy.
Like John?
what?
Just face out, ass.
That's the way I like to. What? No.
Him, Sean.
Huh?
You got the microphone.
Yeah. So what position would you start in? Would you rather take his back or armbar?
You know, I'd rather have him take my back.
No. I'm not what he's gonna do to you. He gets to pick what he wants to do to you.
Yes.
it was just
Oh, just
Go by the rules.
the thing that he said is that he just had like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
okay.
But do they start in position or no?
Yeah, start in position.
What
Okay.
position do you
I
prefer?
think it's just like the EBI.
Well, then it's
right?
back.
Like
Yeah,
2,
EBI.
3 minutes,
Then it's back.
Yeah,
So
back.
It's
That's what I'm saying. It's
either
back.
spider web or it's the back.
The
basically.
spider web, he'll get me in the spider web real quick.
Oh, you don't think you could just lift him up like
I thought he said that a minute
No,
ago.
I
could've
can.
swore he said that.
You
Yeah.
can.
No, I can lift them
Yeah,
up. I'm
yeah.
pretty strong,
I,
dude.
I think he just wants to protect me from my match, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
him.
thank you.
Because if I'm up and I go like this to him, and oh, put a seat. Oh, come here.
I actually have a match the weekend prior, January 23rd.
See, I don't
Where-
want to see. I'd rather just take my back.
Sacramento. I'm gonna do a. I think it's Submission Pro.
Oh, who else is on that card?
Hell's Jitsu?
No,
Oh, she's
it's
got a purple, by the way.
Sophia
Oh, yeah,
Magana.
I saw her in
She's
the,
on.
the postage. She was working some like big chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that was pretty cool. Even looking at that, I was like, damn,
Yeah,
you know,
that's like very clearly.
that was like someone's like, I don't want to say that.
Oh yeah, right. It could be my future, right? But we both know I'll just take his back.
Somebody DM me and said you look like the old school.
That's all, folks.
Remember the Mario Brothers show that was on TV? It should look like the Mario Brother guy. Back in the it was back in the 90s or 80s. It was a TV show. I'm not Mario.
I remember the old Mario Brothers movie is with the John Leguizamo or something.
Yeah,
It was on my, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty. I don't know.
Robert
What
loves that guy, Robert. John Leguizamo.
the pest, right? The pest.
he was great on Tu Wong Fu. He was a very pretty Puerto Rican girl.
Ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's not a
Yeah.
nice word, Robert.
It's a movie title, John.
On Netflix.
That's Spicorama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
But you know what's good too?
He's
is
like
when
yelling at his wife.
he calls it.
Take me back.
Which is the one when Fat Joe was the gangster? He was like, he was in that movie.
What was the one? Ooh. There was another one where he was like, there was another one like more of a drama one. It was crazy, man.
No, he played it. He played as the what's the instrument called? The guitar. The
Cello.
not the cello. It was a musical that he played in.
Ukulele.
It's a guitar that the Indians play. They call it Zitar. He was playing it as Zitar on the musical. It's a good musical. It's very heartbreaking.
Mamma Mia?
No. But anyway, back to Mike John. He is definitely going back. He's going to the back.
You know, Lisa will fly through the window.
I'm worried about her. That's why I'm not trying
a
to.
flying knee.
Anything happens to Mike John, she flies like.
Oh, believe me, I know. That's why.
Honestly, I think she'd laugh at first, but then she'd come save me. And she'd be, what an idiot.
Yeah, if I don't.
You don't want to piss her off.
No, I don't want to piss her off. She's tough.
Yeah, I've been asking
I've seen Lisa. You know, we had Lisa on the show.
My prayers.
Thank you.
I see some of her old fight videos, man. I ain't trying to mess with that.
You saw her fight, didn't you go to see
Yeah. I mean, all that.
She just fought in Kansas recently, December
Yes.
4th. She beat Mitzi Mary. That was cool. She actually fucked me up pretty bad for that because I was in her corner and I was helping her out before the fight, and she fucked me up pretty bad. Just elbows and knees, and I had my mouthpiece in for a reason because I knew she's gonna be fight ready, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get fucked up. But it was cool. That was cool. It was a good experience to be part of.
When was the last
2016, I want to say.
you miss it? You ever wish you were going to go back?
I'm probably never going back. I honestly, for a long time, I always consider doing it. It's always fun just to go like through the process of a fight. But I don't know. I found my niche in grappling. Like even when I was doing MMA, it was primarily just to show off my grappling. It wasn't because I actually wanted to like punch or kick or anything like that. It was just kind of a part of the game you have to do. But eventually, now that we have shows like this with Gym Crashers or Submission on the Shore or Fight to Win, stuff like that, it's just there's like an avenue for grapplers like myself. We don't have to get brain damage to compete.
And I think that's what I want to do after my healing up with my surgery and stuff.
You gonna become a grappler?
I want to become a grappler for real. I want to get jiu-jitsu.
Go see Mike
It's
Jones.
so much fun. It's literally the funnest game in the world. It's like a video game. You have different skill trees. You get to level up.
Yeah,
as
and
you train.
hopefully I have our live CD sponsor me one day. And just shorts and t-shirts.
I'll put in the good word.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. That's a guy that couldn't tap me out.
Yeah, could not.
How do you feel about Mike John's background? Did you know he was an MMA fighter?
Yes.
And that doesn't concern you at all?
Nothing concerns me like that.
I don't know.
No, you can still just hello. Hello.
Just get him.
Hello.
Calm, cool.
Konnichiwa. Ciao.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what about if
Can
you?
you close it all the way so he can't get his arm through?
Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna switch out, Joe. We have a call coming in
You're
from the
lucky.
3 competitors, the brothers,
Mm.
the Rosas, coming on. Thank you, Joe. Don't sit on the mic; it might hurt.
I love it.
You might like it. You might like
You might
it.
never get up.
You might get up and you might go up and down a couple times.
That was the warmest microphone I've ever held, considering where it was from. Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
The thoughts and ideas and everything Joey the Bull is Joey the Bull, but not Gym Crashers necessarily.
Yeah,
He's unique.
I'm my own world, brother.
You're a unicorn, Joey the unicorn.
It just it's just
the unique corn.
like I like calling the game, just experience. Like say, you know what, he choked me out or he knocked me out. Like I don't know. That's just me. I like
You
pain.
want something to be able to say for the next 10 years.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Like it's like maybe when
Just don't tap, dude.
if Mike doesn't tap me out, I have something to share with the world. Like, dude.
Did you say doesn't tap you out?
Yeah.
If
You realize it'll be a series. It's not going to be anything you think. He's going to switch it up.
I mean, I do have 3 opportunities to do that, right?
Yes.
In the true EBIOT, there's 3 2-minute rounds. So assuming that you do get out of the first one, which I know you will, then there's always round 2 and round 3.
I don't know about we're gonna have to go 1 minute rounds.
I think Joey's out of breath talking about it.
About 20 seconds, I think Joey will be out of breath.
I probably will.
Then he's gonna be putting his neck out there for you.
What's your cardio like right now, Joe? Let's just say you're doing Zumba. Are you a 5-minute man, a 10-minute man?
No, with Zumba, when I used to do the whole Zumba classes, I used to go.
No, right now, not when you used to do.
No.
Zumba.
Still, I could do about 45 minutes in Zumba.
Really?
Yeah,
With moving the feet too. Not
that's
just the
no
arms?
problem. Yeah, just because I'm big, and I can still move. Like I can still move with the best of them. I may be breathing a little heavy, but I can still move.
I would also say that Zumba and Jiu-Jitsu aren't really comparable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saying. Yeah, I don't know.
You keep chewing your gum over there,
I'm
kid.
sorry. Yeah, I'll get my time in a minute. I know. So I'll get my medicine in a minute. Yeah, exactly.
That's really funny you mention that because my friend Tom, who was riding bikes, he rode like all the way from Santa Ana all the way to over here. One time he came and decided to take a class. He figures, okay, well I can.
He was dying.
Fucker was throwing up like in the first.
It's a different cardio.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's nothing you can do to get ready for jiu-jitsu or boxing other than going to class.
Yeah.
Well, at least
3 or 4 weeks.
At least you're gonna help me poop because I haven't pooped for the past couple of days
I'm
because
gonna,
of those damn
I'm gonna
tamales.
squeeze it out of you. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Please do not shit on me.
I'm gonna put some
Probably
man
won't
paws
go
on.
body triangle. Probably won't fit, but I'll squeeze.
You don't have to your legs
I don't think so.
Oh, that would be like pinky toe on.
I'm probably just hoping to get a seatbelt and just like keep my hips back a little bit.
If you have long toes,
Well, let
maybe.
me put on a man pawn first because if that happens,
He might slip a toe
Don't
in.
forget your Vagisil.
Oh,
listen to the grappler. Keep chewing your gum, kid. Keep chewing your
is
gum.
it itchy back there, Joe? Is that why?
What's that?
You got an itchy back door?
No, I'm just saying if he squeezes me, I don't want anything coming out. At least I have a man pun to take care of that situation.
Oh, I thought you had an
That's
itchy back
very
door.
thoughtful of you, Joey. I really
yeah,
appreciate
you know, I want you to go home smelling good.
Oh,
I don't want to go home and shower right away. You know, I want to go eat some food.
hepatitis is out of the question.
Oh God,
Good Lord. That's very thoughtful, Joe.
you're
You
welcome.
to sacrifice your life for the show.
The kind of guy he is.
I guess so. He wants to give. He's a giver. At least
Yeah.
I hear that.
Definitely,
Dado-
definitely not a consumer.
You know?
But how do you like my video? It was pretty good. Huh? My workout
I
video. was
actually
pretty
like the
sweet.
production. If you didn't see Joey's video earlier, rewind the show because it's funny and he's doing karate on a pallet because
That's all we get for
we
it.
could
Like
afford
Wing Chun.
Wing Chun. Just wing, no chun.
I was like, I felt like Rocky when Rocky fought the damn Russian.
Yeah.
Like he was training in the cabin, looking in his
tell.
own. Yeah, that's how I
You look
felt.
like you're sweating your
Was that
life
your
away.
camp getting ready for Mike?
Yeah, pretty much.
It kind of reminded me more like, did you ever see Steven Seagal when he got a coma in that one
Oh,
movie?
Jesus.
Kind of reminded me more of that one.
Yeah, thanks.
I think it was like Above the Law or something like that.
Don't compare me to Steven
I
Seagal.
could be wrong, but
I whoop his ass
hey
too.
man, he taught Anderson Silva the front kick to knock out Vitor Belfort.
it
I don't know if you heard
worked.
that story.
It worked.
And then he taught Chito O'Malley, and he taught Chito for the O'Malley fight too. I'm pretty sure.
That's good for him.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's true or not.
I
I'm
don't know.
totally lying.
I don't know how legit or unlegit he is with Aikido. I don't know. I don't. know
I've
that-
heard he's legit. There's no way on any of that shit I think would work personally.
I've not met or seen anybody in a tournament or in a fight that said it was my Aikido that won that fight. Hit him. Thanks for interrupting my Aikido statement.
Yeah. Could you imagine you spend 20 years doing that and realize you wasted 20 years of your life?
Well, yeah, and those guys that just go, I see those videos with like, whoosh, and the people fall over, and they believe it. People believe that.
Oh my god.
Well,
On fake black belt.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like that guy's probably fucking his wife too.
That's a fact. Just a second, Russell.
Straight up,
Just
like-
a second.
My-
But you guys
my-
are handsome, looking good. The Mexican Mafia in house. We like you guys. Loving it.
Well, my dream match was always that old rumor that Steven Seagal versus Van Damme. That was supposed to happen.
yeah.
Remember a long
Van
time
Damme
ago.
would've kicked his ass because
Yeah.
Van Damme was a kickboxer.
You ever seen Van Damme's daughter? She's
I mean, in case I meet him,
she's
I'm
an
not going
athlete?
to comment.
she's a super athlete. She's hot, and she's actually a martial artist. If you look her up, look up Jean Claude Van Damme's daughter.
I've seen
She's
it. They,
totally
they
legit.
had a family show like the Hulk Hogan show. What's up, guys?
This is the Jonas Brothers.
Rosas
How are you?
brothers.
Oh, I thought
Come
that the
on.
Jonas Brothers.
Don't insult them. This is a fighting family. Thank you so much.
Like it's Thomas, sing me a
Don't
song.
listen to my announcer. Don't listen
Yes,
to a
sir.
word he says. Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Woo! Where you guys at? What city you live in?
Santa Rosa, California.
You guys must own it with that last name, dude.
Yeah.
Rosa. Hey, you didn't get affected by that fire over the summertime, right? That place went up in flames.
No, we didn't.
That's
Thank
good.
God.
But we're excited to see you on this card. You guys are a fighting
Thanks.
family, dude, and we hear
Thank
good
you.
things,
Thank you. We're excited as well.
right? Don't pay attention
Yeah.
to the belt. You guys got a lot of heart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where do you guys train at up north?
Right now, right now we're like training in our garage.
Cool.
But every Saturday we go to Lost Boys
Cool.
over there at Humble
Okay,
to
nice.
train other fighters.
Cool. Nice.
So do you guys know my friend Nicky Eustace? He was also a Pancration kid.
Who?
Do you recognize that name, Nicky Eustace? He's a Pancration fighter? Or Pancrase.
Nicky.
Is it Pancrase, Robert?
No, I don't think so.
I saw a picture of you guys with him.
Mickey.
Wait, how old is he?
How old is he, Robert? Probably 20? 21?
Is there any way to pull him up?
Oh, creo que el hijo de la señora de National.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who.
Yeah.
He fought in
Yeah.
Hawaii. Maybe you guys were in Hawaii when he was fighting there.
No, yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, he fights out of the gym that we're actually doing the show in, out of De La O Jiu-Jitsu. So we thought maybe you guys really knew him. Maybe it was just a picture opportunity, but really cool guy.
Yeah, I think we know you're talking about.
Cool. Have you guys been to Texas before?
So we used to live in Texas, in New Mexico, which is like,
It's the same.
We were,
Any
like,
other
living-
Texas.
yeah. So we're like living in New Mexico, but we would drive 2 hours to go train at Texas, yeah,
All right.
Columbia, Texas.
How many years do you guys got in training now? Each of you?
So
I've been training since I was 4 and now I'm 16. So basically like 12 years. Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's really good. I mean, that's more than
It's more than me.
yeah. That's a lot of years, fellas. I mean, that's 2009.
yeah, we started with a jiu-jitsu tournament before we even did jiu-jitsu. We joined the jiu-jitsu tournament when we were kids, and then
How
we
did that
started
work
doing-
out? Did you do good?
We did pretty well, yeah. We just kept doing weird. We just kept attacking the neck, and we just kept tapping out kids.
I love that.
Yeah.
You just headlocking people.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's cool. I just respect it, man. You grab the neck and squeeze. People don't like that shit.
But yeah, that's but we've been training with a lot of people, different styles, and I think we're ready to
Put on the show.
yeah, put on a show.
Okay, so we know Rawls 16. How old are you? The other two brothers?
18 and 18.
We're both 18.
You guys are twins?
No, we're 9 months apart, so like Irish twins.
Oh, your parents were busy.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that shit.
Dad is super supportive and super nice.
No, we hear good things about your dad. That he really brought you boys up to be warriors, so we love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Hats off to him. Go ahead, bro.
we've been trying to stay active in some way because last year we had MMA fights planned for the whole year, but everything got canceled for the pandemic. So we decided to start doing more jiu-jitsu tournaments and maybe more kickboxing tournaments.
Yeah, whatever's there. So I like your style. Just stay active.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Robert says you got a little dance off going on between you guys. You guys been doing some. Oh, you dance when you're competing. You mean when they're done?
No, like in the middle.
Oh,
Get a
yeah.
microphone, Robert.
Is it like a capoeira style kind of thing you're saying?
No, I don't know what it is.
No, we just did it.
Yeah, it's just like my natural style.
You just move around like that, and it's kind of how it comes off.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really even think about it, to be honest.
That's cool. That's
Because
badass.
they say, you know, how they tell you, go in there and have fun, doesn't matter what happens. So
Yeah.
we just go in there and start dancing. We just have fun in there.
Cool, man.
That's cool. That's cool. So you're just yourself the entire time, which is probably the most important thing. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
What do you guys look up
We
to
love
in
me.
jiu-jitsu? Do you guys like any famous jiu-jitsu people out there right now?
Excuse me, can you repeat it one more time?
Any fighters or jiu-jitsu guys that you guys look up to right now?
Guys that we look up, so we have a fighter that we look up to, and maybe
Jiu-jitsu fighter, you said?
Either one. Tell me who you guys are into right now.
Into?
well, we're into MMA, and we
Yeah.
always looked up to Tony Ferguson. I don't know why.
No,
Fuck
no, no.
yeah. Fuck
We dig
yeah.
that. We're from Orange County, so we know all about that. We like Tony Ferguson here too.
Yeah.
That's the right attitude, guys.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu's off the Richter scale.
10-point of
Yeah.
black belt.
So you
He's
answered
always
that
been
question
on
both
there.
ways.
Yeah.
Why do you guys look up to Tony? Tell me what your thoughts on his style are.
What we like about him is his style. About how he always puts a show on. He never stops moving. He's always very scrambly on the floor. And in stand up, he always doesn't matter who he fights. He always puts a show on.
Yeah, and he's Mexican American. That's
Hey.
All right, we like that.
Some other frijoleros over here.
He's flying both flags.
yeah. A different style, like not a style that a lot of people have or can't handle. Like he's moving around, dancing, just being himself, just like we like to be.
Now, quick question: are you guys familiar with the other guys on the fight card coming up this month?
No.
All right,
Gangster.
that was Joey, our announcer. He was curious.
Yeah,
Can't
Joe.
see him on camera right now, but he'll be part of this show for the ending. You'll spot him at the very end.
No,
Can't miss him.
no, yeah, we're gonna go with good opponents, but I think we can win the whole tournament too.
Cool, man. We're hoping the best for you guys. We realize that you're
Thank you.
stepping up,
Thank you.
and we want to see what you guys bring.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right. We appreciate it. So we'll see you in Houston in just a couple weeks. You guys be safe, train hard, and
Thank you.
get your
You
game
too.
on, guys.
Thank
Get
you.
the game on.
Yeah.
Mike John's in the room. He's actually competing. So there you go.
I'll see you there.
All right.
All right, Rosas Brothers. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
Savages.
Yeah, man. That is cool. That's cool.
They're young kids too. They're like,
I like their attitude.
They sound like they're ready to step up in competition. They're ready for it.
All of the great wars of our country were fought by guys their age.
That's true. It's true. It's not by the older crowds.
Right?
It's a young man's
never,
game.
Never. It's
Yeah.
a young man's
Young
game.
man's
So, yeah,
game,
we'll
for
see what they
sure.
bring. And being in it for 12 years or longer, I mean that's black belt level, whether you have it or not.
How did he do it submission only series? If you mind me asking. Yeah, because I saw you pull
Put
it up.
that on and I'll
Did he
bring
did he beat Adam McPhee? I see that little blonde boy.
And I'll bring on Adam Araby while you do that.
I'm just curious.
not why Adam.
Wadham.
Wadham. He's Wadham.
No, not you, sorry.
Because
I saw you
according,
pull it up. I was just curious.
according to Bladham is at home. Are you going to put that on the big screen, Robert? There it is. Come on. According to
Nice.
Bladham, it's coming on.
Oh,
Gotta hit a mic, man.
Oh, Mike Wilson. Yeah, he still got a bunch. I bet they came out pretty clean.
he's calling him out. Eh?
I don't know. I'm just fascinated watching.
It tells us that he can roll. I mean,
What's the guy on top's name?
Rosas.
Raul Rosas. So he's trying to submit a triangle right here, right? He's trying to.
Rosas has got trying to pass guard. Looks like Adams on his butt. Rosas not looking to engage in any kind of a leg lock. Looks like. Who, Adam?
All I know is our CB logo looks real good right
Oh wow!
Oh, Rosa?
Yeah, he beat somebody from Orange County.
Did he?
How do you guys feel about that? You can't finish from there, right?
Yeah, he can. No arm triangle? Yeah, he can. He's got to get the proper angle.
Yeah, he's
He's
not.
got to
going-
get the
That's
proper
all.
angle. Here, Joey, come here. I'm gonna show you.
No, but I mean, he's gonna pop out right there.
I mean, it's because Adam wasn't applying it right. If you see the pro division, Isaac Cordova hit a no arm triangle on Kevin Hughes, and Kevin Hughes is no slouch. Kevin Hughes actually beat Pedro Madrino.
now. Kevin Hughes uses it.
Kevin Hughes is legit. And Isaac hit him with a no arm triangle, and you can't say that's not real.
Morgan, right?
Yeah.
Something similar and then slip her arm in to sneak it up a little more.
She might have a little support, a little extra help kind of thing. But I've seen Trinity do it.
I saw her slip her arm in and kind of create something that would
There you
tighten
go.
it up.
If the triangle is perfect, meaning that like, the angle is really there, you don't need the second arm. It'll be that tight.
Seemed like he was flat on his back.
Yeah,
He was too square with him. He had to really get that scoop grip. Yeah.
I really like how Raul
He's
is very
trying to apply that pressure on the legs. He's getting ready to pop over.
Like, okay, this doesn't work. Move on. To
Then
the
try.
next
Okay, he's gonna try one more
thing. On to the
time.
next thing. On to the next thing.
Smart.
Yeah, but he's gonna posture up. He's gonna push out.
Oh, time. See,
He's trying to get his arm. His other arm in
try
right there.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it doesn't work the first time, try again.
he has to grab the.
Adam should be off balancing here instead of looking for the finish of the triangle. He should be shifting his knees around to make the Rosa base with his right hand.
Go to that side.
Yeah, so he just moves his knees around a little bit, kind of fucks his base up. Then he's gonna have to base his hands, right? So he doesn't get swept. Either that or he gets swept. One or the other.
There you go.
Oh,
I
nice.
like when Mike
He's fighting. He's almost
I
through.
literally have nothing else to do but do jiu-jitsu.
I just sit and watch Muay Thai all day.
Yeah, I'd love to. Very, 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 very fun. It's literally just talking about what I
We're
love.
on camera together, so me and Mike John, I'm all color, he's all technique,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I'm all bullshit,
You're definitely colorful.
you know?
Yeah.
We'll hold off for a second.
Yeah.
Adam's got a
Bring him on.
segment.
All right. Very monumental event for the UFC. The first time they're ever on the ABC. If you want to bring up that card for me, Robert.
This is on ABC.
This is on ABC, guys.
Oh,
And
ESPN.
ESPN.
Card on ABC.
The
What?
very first card on ABC.
Dang,
That is crazy.
This is very monumental in my opinion. I don't think NBC's had any MMA. Do you guys ever
ABC.
heard of any like promotion being on ABC before?
I don't think so because PFL is not on there.
No,
Strike
they're
Force was
like
never on
NBC.
there. Yeah.
No, I think NBC's picked it up. I think obviously ESPN,
ESPN,
Fox, but
obviously, yeah.
ABC no. First time. Brand new crowd, brand new eyes. Hopefully some more enrollments into more martial arts school. You know, hopefully we see the up and coming kids or up and coming athletes are like, I want to do that. That was cool.
Like a spike in mixed martial arts.
For sure. Let's hope.
Who
All right.
headlines it from? Let me ask him.
All right, the headline in the card is Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. A banger of a fight.
Calvin Kattar is a tall motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he's a dangerous.
Did he come up from 35 or is he always been
He's
45?
always been a 45er.
Okay.
He always makes it pretty easily.
Okay.
But let's start off the start of the main card. We're gonna give this my best shot. Puna. All right,
Mr.
All right, we're
Salario.
gonna give Punahele or Punahele. Punahele Soriano versus another one. Dusko Todorovic. Dusko Todorovic coming in at a -165 favorite. Puna coming in actually at a 135 underdog. I'm actually surprised that Puna's coming in as an underdog, considering, in my opinion, he has the better knockout power. It's not that Dusko can't win this fight. I'm going with Puna on this one just due to the fact of both guys. I believe Puna's 7-0, Dusko's 10-0.
I think that might be it though. Those 3 extra fights might be a little bit of experience.
It might be, but also when
could
you
be
look
wrong.
at Puna's style, like he's a little bit shorter for middleweight. I believe he's 5'11", and
Not a big
Dusko, I
middleweight.
believe, is, if you want to bring up his height for me, Robert. Yeah, he's
6'1".
6'1".
Oh, and that guy's 5'9".
5'9".
Jeez, that's a small middleweight.
Dang, man, Puna's been clocked in at a few different heights, huh?
That means he's really good at getting the inside then.
Yeah, no, he's got a lot of power, and he kind of throws like a little bit of looping shots, those wild, like especially for MMA gloves, like those wild like looping power shots. But he kind of has to make up for those distances, so he'll kind of like bob and weave to get inside, and then he'll hit you right with that big old Hawaiian power. And that's also why I'm kind of going this one, just because especially for these guys at this stage of the career, it's a winnable fight for both of these guys. If Dusko can get it to the ground, I think he's going to submit him just because I think his overall submission skills is a lot better.
Right.
But Puna's a really strong guy. As you see his guys get into the UFC, they're earning a little bit more money. They're earning a little bit more sponsors. They're having a lot more time to train as well, and also getting a lot better resources. So this may be even just a coming out party for Puna. So
Hopefully,
I'm
right?
taking for an underdog. I'm taking Punahele Soriano or Punahele. So if I didn't mess that one. Who you taking, Mike?
I gotta agree with you on that. But Punahele, I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is right. I gotta agree with him. It's a very winnable fight for both of them. 7-0 at 185 at 5'9" is not easy, but it sounds like he has the
Yeah,
perfect
but
recipe
Dusko's
for that.
also like a little bit of a tweener. Like I've seen him at 170 before it, and I think he's also beat Michelle Pereira before.
Okay.
But that was in like one of those weird promotions where it's like an open weight fight, and they can come in at whatever weight they really want.
That was always kind of fucking sketchy.
Yeah, those are always really
Yeah,
sketchy.
someone got fucked there.
All right, moving on. An exciting fight. Joaquin Buckley versus Alessio Di Chirico. I'm taking Joaquin Buckley on this one. Great athlete, knockout artist. In my opinion, not the most skilled MMA fighter, but that's kind of just due to resources.
Yeah.
A guy who really, like, one of these guys that we've seen, he's didn't have the greatest resources, but what he had, he made the most of it with. And now you're seeing him, especially with that crazy knockout. He's more like, I think...
Was that the spinning back kick on the
Yeah, that was a crazy kung fu
okay,
kick.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah.
that versus Impa Kasanganai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that was wild.
That's for sure KO of the year, right?
Oh, easily.
It
It
had
took
to have
KO
been.
of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one or Holland, but I'm taking
Okay.
that one. But
And also 5'8".
yeah,
Yeah.
like also like again another one of these kind of tweener guys. I think he could honestly make 170. He said he wants to make a run at it,
Yeah.
especially like I said, the guy now has more resources. I believe he's training at a more, at least consistently training at the same gym, not kind of bouncing around that whole Louisiana and Southern gym area.
Right.
More kind of a stable home.
Right.
Which we've seen for fighters, especially guys who are talented. Once they get somewhere stable, they're training consistently. They have more of an MMA coach. They have more of like, oh, okay, a wrestling coach. We really see them kind of change and evolve their game, and I really feel like Joaquin Buckley is going to want to show off a little bit more skills and maybe not be known as like the wild knockout guy. But like we've said, when we've seen fighters, especially, they like to, go with what's comfortable to them. They fight to their strengths. And Joaquin's Buckley strength is literal human knockout power strength. So I'm going with Joaquin. And also, it's not that Alessio can't win this fight. I think just he relies too much on his grappling skills, where he'll try to throw these wig looping shots to really just get the fight up against the cage and really clinch you up and then just get you on the ground to submit you.
Yeah.
Which is where I think he has to take the fight if he does want to win against Buckley.
Right. Make it
But,
boring.
just seeing his last fight with Zach Cummins, him take some of those shots coming in, you can't do that against a big, strong guy like Buckley. He's going to knock you out.
Right.
So I'm going with Buckley on this one just because he's got the knockout power and he's a better athlete. But who knows? Maybe DeChirico can turn it around, but 4-fight losing streak as well.
That'd be a really good win
This
for
is a lot of
DeChirico.
pressure. This is a lot of pressure for Alessio.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe pressure makes diamonds, but I'm going with the favorite, Buckley, on this one.
I agree with you, Buckley.
All right, moving on. This one, an exciting fight, pretty interesting.
Ponzinibbio.
Yeah, Santiago Ponzinibbio. I believe he's coming off of, you could say, a 3-year. I'd say it's more of like a 2-year layoff. He's had a string of injuries and infections and things have just gone on with him of just, like as humans hit like rough patches with their health.
Right.
But he's fully recovered now. He's ready to come back versus,
Nice record.
we're going to try my best with this one, Li Jingling. Jingling. I didn't want to do it. I was telling myself, don't say jingling, don't say jingling, don't
I
say
think that's the only
jingling.
way to say it.
And then it's, I literally missed. When you tell yourself, don't do that, and you do it.
Don't call out Mike John.
Who's a great striker, not the best in terms of a ground game, but great knockout power, and definitely going to bring the fight to whoever he's fighting.
A big welterweight.
But you can't do that against a guy who's more overall, whose game is more overall developed, like Santiago Ponzinibbio. And then also Santiago knows how to play to his strengths. Like, he's always going to find that overhand right and that low calf kick. Especially those two being your most dangerous weapons against the guy that's moving forward at you the whole time. Those are pretty good weapons to have to counterpunch somebody. And like I said, Lee, he'll come at you. He's trying to come for the knockout. And you also kind of see and you see this with certain fighters. In China, monster. He comes and he's coming for the knockout. He's going to knock you out. Overseas, we've seen him struggle a little bit. I don't think he's actually won a fight since he's been in the UFC overseas, actually. And this is in Abu Dhabi. Is this? No, I believe this is the Apex Center. But either way, this is completely another continent for him. We have these whole weird traveling schedules. And like I said, Santiago Ponzinibbio, before he had that string of injuries, there was talk of him being up for a title shot just literally 2 years ago.
Right.
So I'm going Santiago on this one. He's coming in at a minus 300 favorite. And I think he's going to remind us why he belongs to that top 10.
I agree 100%. That 28-3 record is nothing to snark at.
Oh, and also you look at the level of competition he's beat compared to Lee. It's it's hard to pick Lee on this one, but
yeah, I've only seen Lee do well in China.
Yeah. All right, moving on to this exciting co-main event.
I've always wanted this.
This hasn't happened. This hasn't happened yet.
No, this
Dang.
has never happened somehow. Like, I don't know how this fight has never happened. Like, especially considering these guys were both, I think, in terms of their popularity, were like both at the height of their popularities, like in their primes at the same time. They were all around in the same divisions, I believe. Matt Brown, both WEC. Carlos Condit, WEC. Both made the same jump over to the UFC.
Yeah, I remember that Matt Brown had like a 7-fight winning streak at one point, and I think that was around the time that Carlos just got done with the interim title. So it was like it would have made sense for that fight to happen.
Hey, at least we're seeing it now,
Yeah.
I
Carlos seems a
feel
little
like-
over the hill though, honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
Okay,
like I feel like if this fight would have happened in their primes, it would be a way different story. But just the fact that Matt Brown is 40 years old, he's coming off a loss.
No TRT.
He's still no TRT, sadly, and he still looked good in his last fight.
Who did he fight last?
I can't quite remember, but he still looked decent. He had his moments, but he ended up getting knocked out, unfortunately. But even before that, and he beat Ben Saunders, he looked good. He has it. He's and this kind of come out of retirement. It's not like he's looked bad. Like you could make the case like, okay, Matt Brown, hang it up. But also at the same time, you'd be like, well, you could earn a few more checks, get a few more fights. Like, can't really tell like that guy. No, like,
I mean, he may have to. I know fighters aren't the best with their money.
I mean, who knows? Like,
Okay, sorry. No disrespect.
No, I'm saying,
No.
the reason why it says Matt Brown makes like
Yeah.
mhm.
he has like.
Oh, okay, for sure. Then he's smart.
Oh, that's.
Then
how
I don't know the
you
fucking
probably
about
got it
Matt
from,
Brown.
like, that
Matt Brown
whole
don't hurt
West
me.
Side Barbell and like that whole crew, right?
I don't know shit, Matt Brown.
Matt Brown's pretty with that kind of stuff. I guess. Cool guy.
Oh,
He's
completely.
been training. He's been coming over here.
Cool.
And at, what's that? Muscle. Come out here.
That Burbank.
Burbank.
Yeah.
What's that other guy's name that was kind of hopeful? But he kind of fizzled out. He's in one now. He's a young guy.
Sage Northcutt.
No, the other one, the one that fought the wrestler, the pro wrestler.
Oh,
Mickey
Mickey
Gall?
Gall.
Yeah, Mickey
Mickey
Gall.
Gall.
I like Mickey Gall.
Mickey Gall's a funny guy. Like, you hear him in
So,
interviews.
so hard to think that guy actually got in the UFC.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. Guys that actually train and fight. I'm not to be rude, but he actually got in the UFC and didn't really do much.
He beat the pro wrestler.
Yeah, he beat a few guys.
No,
But,
yeah.
but going back to this fight of Carlos Condit, I think if Carlos Condit takes it to the ground, because I feel like we forget, because we remember the wars with Carlos Condit, but if you look back in his WEC days, and some of his earlier fights of those kind of slower paced fights where he's fighting a little bit smarter, we forget Carlos Condit's ground game is really solid against guys who are not necessarily known against as grapplers as well. And really, Matt Brown is not really known for great grappling. Like, when were we seeing Matt Brown out here blasting double legs, snatching arms and necks? Like,
That was more than 10 years ago.
yeah, that was a long time ago.
Unbelievable.
Honestly,
It's just
I
wild.
see Matt Brown do his best work in the clinch with the Robbie Lawler fight. I mean, I saw him fight Jordan
Or
Mean.
Diego Sanchez.
Diego Sanchez too, yeah, that elbow kind of thing.
Especially with the the Ben Saunders fight too. He just kept him up against that cage, and that's where you really see that best Mike Brown or Matt Brown's like full set really comes out is really in that clinch, especially with his very I think his Thai clinch is really underrated. Especially having trained in Thailand with the Thais for a long time. He went out and made the trips. He put in the time and the effort. His Thai clinch is incredibly dangerous. But I do think Carlos Condit's grappling is a little bit better, and he is a little bit of the younger man with coming off like a couple of wins, actually, with a little bit more momentum. So I'm going with Carlos Condit on this one, and I think he's going to submit him, if I'm really honest. I don't think Carlos Condit knocked Matt Brown out. I think Matt Brown would knock Carlos Condit out if this fight does stay standing. But I'm going with Carlos Condit and either 5 or 3 round, kind of grind it out type of decision or submission.
I gotta respectfully disagree. I think Matt Brown could grind out a 3-round decision. I do agree that Carlos Condit could submit Matt Brown. I've seen Matt Brown in some sticky stuff with I think Jordan Mean had him in a deep triangle at one point in one of their fights. His submission defense may not be the best, but I think Matt Brown could potentially win a 3-round war.
No, this is a fight that could go either way. I'm just excited as a fan to watch it finally. Honestly,
right?
This is a fight that could really go either way. It's just gonna be a fun one, especially if you guys are well known. Moving on.
I got Brown.
I got Condit.
I'm gonna stay with Brown. Joey, got Brown in your shorts?
I'm about to have Brown in my shorts in a little bit.
It's okay, we're doing.
I'm the only one. Okay, me and Robert going.
I guess we'll
Condit.
find out Saturday night.
The only reason?
That's same. It's
Yeah.
so
That 30, 39 is very, very dangerous.
Overtraining.
No.
These lungs are great.
Kind of level, the blood oxygen, lung, whatever.
Red blood cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicks in, it happens anytime.
But I think you said Matt Brown trains around here.
Sometimes.
Doesn't he have a spot up in Colorado or something too?
Yeah.
Higher elevation training. You never know. Yeah, I don't know. Never know. I don't know. I'm also a huge Matt Brown fan. I love Carlos Condit too. I love his wars with GSP.
Yeah.
His DS fight did break my heart because it was super boring. But his fight against Johnny Hendricks is pretty good too. Yeah,
Throwing
yeah.
spinning.
He literally was talking shit to him.
All right, moving on. A main event I've been excited for a long time since they announced it. Calvin Kattar versus Max Holloway. Max Holloway coming in at the minus 165 favorite versus Calvin Kattar at plus 35. Holloway coming in with the reach disadvantage at this one.
Very rare for him, right?
No, actually.
Really?
Max Holloway is a T-Rex.
Really?
He
I
is
would've
so
thought
tall,
would've
has the
thought-
tiniest arms.
I would have thought the other way around. Damn.
Max Holloway's not had the reach advantage in very few fights, actually. In a majority of his UFC fights, actually, it's almost 50% of like him not having the reach disadvantage.
That is ridiculous. I guess I don't pay
No,
attention.
like I'm telling you, Max Holloway is the most deceiving like body type in the UFC because I hear everybody. Yeah, man, Max Holloway really knows how to use range. Max Holloway has great range. Max Holloway has great range. He has a 69-inch reach.
Yeah, it's not too
He's
big.
got the arms of a T-Rex. Like he just moves fast is what's deceiving about him. Everybody thinks he's got this long reach, but actually his striking style is so quick and so movement heavy, and I feel like has such a volume, it makes you think like he's got this amazing range. In reality, it's literally just skill and technique to make up for this lack of range that he actually has. But the problem with this
him
fight,
better.
it served him well, and especially too of like with Max Holloway. One of the things that I love, because I've been a fan of Max just literally since in high school. I think I've been.
The first Dustin Poirier fight where he got armbarred.
No, it was like those first few Jose Aldos when I kind of started to get back into martial arts and started watching like UFC, like around high school and all that. Like one of the first fighters I started following in 145 was Max Holloway, and I watched that fight. Like I think it was the first fight with Jose Aldo. And you hear stuff, and like this was when Conor McGregor was getting popular, and you're like, oh man, Jose Aldo's gonna smash this young kid. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Way wrong. To watch Max Holloway strike is like, it's literally like watching like, a figure skater skate or a ballerina dance. It's just it flows and it comes naturally. And you see Max Holloway at his best when he's having fun. But I think the problem with Max in his last couple of fights, and you kind of see this with like kind of him going into those later rounds, he'll get away from that flow he has, and he'll kind of start to either force the fight or kind of get a little bit too wild. You can see it with like that mentality of like Ricardo Lamas, or even the perfect example is the Alex Volkanovski fights.
Right.
Personally, I thought Max won that
Won
fight.
those
Yeah,
too,
you
man. I thought he won those too.
What's deceiving when you think back to that, though, is like you look at the later rounds, Max did start to fall apart. He started to try and force the fight again. And when you see Max force the fight, that's when you see him not at his best. That's when we've seen him get beat. That's when we've seen him get beat by Poirier. Especially in that second Poirier fight was very telling of like, he was the smaller guy, but he was like, again, trying to make it up, trying to be that double champ, forcing that fight again. And there's a lot of pressure on Max going on this one. If he doesn't win this one, it's probably going to be 2 years till we even hear of Max getting a title shot again, or even being in top 5 again.
Yeah.
This is a big like pressure fight for Max. And the thing I'm worried about for him is the fact that because of that pressure, and he's changing a lot of things to his camp. He's actually not even sparring for this whole camp.
Good.
Not a single, which is going to be actually really fascinating. I don't think he even really honestly sparred for the last Volkanovski fight. He claimed he did all his training over Zoom. I don't think he actually did Zoom training. I don't think any professional fighters
It's for all the Karens.
Hey, you don't know how strong your mom is.
Yeah,
in them
Mom, I'm
Zoom
not training. I
classes,
swear to God.
He still keeps claiming that he just does Zoom because he says he feels much better. He feels like there's no injuries. He doesn't get hurt. He just feels like he's in fresh when he gets there.
Yeah, I love how he says Zoom. Meanwhile, he has a pad holder guy. He has somebody coming over. He doesn't say all the extra things he probably puts into his training.
It's a hologram.
Yeah, for real. But I'm going Calvin Kattar on this one, just due to the fact that I think his boxing fundamentals I think he has the best boxing in the 145 division. And the fact that I think there is a lot of pressure on Max, and we are seeing him change a lot of things. If he gets into those later rounds and starts to force the fight, we've seen Calvin Kattar carry that power and that cardio late into those rounds. He's made for 5-round fights. He, in my opinion, like you see those last few rounds of the Zabit fight, he was messing Zabit up. He was coming after him. His cardio was there. His power's there. He's a great counterpuncher. You see Max with that high volume style, and I get worried with the guy who's, there's a lot. For one, there's a lot of film out on Max. You can study Max's style. If Max doesn't come out and at least threaten, not have to be successful, but threaten the submissions and the takedowns, or even just the clinch game, and just show like a little bit of style change up, this is going to be Kattar's fight, and this is going to be a late round like counterpunch knockout for Kattar, in my opinion. Which is why I'm going to pick him, even though he's a little bit of an underdog, and I'm just going with Kattar because he has everything to gain and nothing to lose in this fight.
I agree 100%.
Especially with that size advantage and that reach advantage, and the fact that he is that boxing counterpuncher style. It's hard. This is a lot of pressure on Max, but I do love Max.
I'm going Calvin Kattar too.
Max.
I gotta go with I hope a lot of people's. But yeah, I think Max is going to employ a little bit more of that. I think Calvin Kattar.
I don't know if you want to do that with Calvin Kattar, though. You got to think about that boxing fundamentals and that ability for him to cut angles or like move around or throw those awkward long punches. Could be.
Try to get him to the back.
Yeah.
I think Max is going to go to the body. Try to slow him down, hopefully. Question is I think the first round depends who takes the pace right away. Max is a slow start.
Yeah.
Kattar picks him up and doesn't let off the pipe and let off the gas. Kattar's got a very good chance. But if Kattar just kind of
Descante.
Robert really knows Hawaii.
I think he go anyway, but I'm just gonna go with Max. But he could go anyway. I don't see anybody knocking him out.
It's just hard to just the amount of pressure that's on Max for this fight. Like that's a lot, and especially when when you do your best when there is no pressure and you're just flowing. That's some red flags for me, and especially when you're changing things up in your training.
Mentally, for Max, he doesn't go in there with if I win, I win, I lose, I lose. He doesn't have like, what's going to happen to me? He's not going to get canned.
I mean, at least on camera, but the man's had a lot going on behind the scenes. He has a new marriage, or fiance. Like, he's still, like I said, he's realizing the amount of damage he's taking. He's like, there's some things changing. I'm not saying these could be positive things. These could be things that actually could help him win the fight. But for me, I'm going with what's proven and the dark horse of the division, this underdog and Calvin Kattar.
I want to be watching.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Oh, no, I got to work.
Saw the heartbreak on the face.
Well,
that's not work.
I can hold the camera. I mean, you see my camera work. I'm pretty damn good. All right, folks, this has been another great episode of the Gym Crashers. Once again, thank you again for our guests, Mike, John. Now, Mike, where can they find you on your social medias?
On Facebook, just Michael John. And on Instagram, MyKeJawn45. So Mike John 45.
And if you want to check this guy out even more, check out the pay-per-view on January 30th.
Win a PS5.
And win the PS5
Win the PS5.
on the Jiu-Jitsu Island, correct?
Correct.
Hit the live stream. Hit our site. You'll see everything. All the free admission, free admissions. It's on free. And then Adam, where can they find you on your social medias?
Adam.Araby on Instagram.
Don't worry about me.
Sean, where can they find you? And that's right. You can find me, Joey the Bull, on all social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere you can find me. Once again, thanks again. We will see you next week. We're signing out. Peace out.